Hello, Rama Rama Pupodu. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, having a relaxed and peaceful life. Now let's go to chapter 35 Kashmir, the Kashyapabhumi. Next day, in the company of a Kashmiri friend and his family, Ramdas left Jammu for Srinagar. The motor bus that conveyed them transferred through the road cut on the sides of the mountain chains. When the bus strolled onwards in its uphill path, it appeared as if an ant was creeping on a huge mound of earth. The landscapes and deep valleys, green with luxuriant verdure, and the dense forests of pine, cedar, and poplar on the heaven-kissing mountains presented an enthralling sight of supreme beauty and grandeur. As the bus mounted higher and higher along the spiral path, new and sublime scenes of the majesty of the nature unfolded themselves before his eyes, and he was thrilled with joy at the enchanting vision. At dusk, the motor bus reached the top of the Banhal mountain, which was 9,000 feet above the sea level. Here, the air was rarefied and the climate was very cold. The party rested for the night beneath the roof of a resident Pandit, who was all kindness and hospitality. The night was severely cold, and the kind host covered Ramdas with thick blankets. The ensuing day, at about 8 o'clock, the party continued their journey. They had a halt at midday for meals. As the evening was approaching, they sighted Srinagar, the high hill of Shankaracharya with the temple on the top of its first became visible from a distance. For the night, Ramdas stopped at the house of a Pandit of giant proportions, a relation of the friend under whose escort he travelled on the bus. All the house people were kind and hospitable. Next day, making enquiries for the house of Jankinath, he shifted to his dwelling. Jankinath's younger brother, Amarnath Bakshi, welcomed him and provided him with a separate room for his occupation. Amarnath, Jankinath's daughters, children, wife, and everyone in the house looked upon him with great love and treated him as one of the family. Amarnath Bakshi, a double MA of the Punjab University, was a professor of philosophy in Sir Pratap College of Srinagar and had achieved the distinction of first rank in the presidency, both in philosophy and psychology. He is a noble, gentle, and quiet-natured young man. He held Ramdas in high regard and was punctilially attentive to his requirements. Jankinath's three daughters were constantly in attendance on him. The elder two of them, pure and glorious souls, veritable goddesses, tended and fed him with all the tenderness and care of a mother. Whenever they were with him, he would feel that they always carried with them the fragrance of purity, simplicity, and innocence. The younger children also had a great attraction for him. They would play, laugh, and dance with him. While starting to school and on their return, some of them would straight come to him and embrace him with great fondness. The mother of the house also sought his society and felt very happy in his presence. Altogether, his life in that blessed house was filled with inexpressible love and joy. He resided in Kashmir for over 3 months. As on the Haridwar side, the pilgrimage to Badrinath and Kedarnath is considered to be of high importance, so also a visit to Amarnath is held in Kashmir to be of equally great consequence. There were still 2 months more for the pilgrimage, and hence he had to wait in Srinagar for those months, as he did not want to lose the opportunity of running up and witnessing the sublimity of the charming mountains of Kashmir at their lofty heights. Meanwhile, he had much to observe and much experience to gather in Srinagar and its suburbs. The early part of his stay was in the city of Srinagar. The houses are of old style, built of mud and ill ventilated and also thickly crowded. The lanes between them are narrow and full of filth and dirt. The principles of sanitization and the laws of hygiene seem to have played no part in the adjustment of life and house building in the city. If one would have to know what the slums were like, one had to walk through the streets of this city and dwell for some time in the houses that were huddled up pell-mell in this phenomenally unhealthy place. The population consists of over 95% of Mohammedans, the rest being Pandits of Kashmir. Kashmir came to be called by that name because of Kashyapa, the great sage who lived there ages ago. The Pandits are a very intelligent class and learned in Sanskrit. Now they have also a first grade college, Sri Pratap College, which turns out brilliant men of first rate university qualification. They are quiet and good natured people with strong and well built physique. The extreme cold of the winter, during which it is said the whole valley of Kashmir is overlaid with snow, serves to wash away the dirt and cesspools that accumulated in summer, and also the cold at other times of the year might tend to some extent to destroy the disease breeding germs that the foul vapors arising from the insanitary streets and surroundings produce. But the general health of the people in the city is not up to the mark. That's all, folks. Let's see in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Pupodu.